Hey guys, so I am back with this book review. Finally, it took me forever to review this book, but life was lifing and it just took me forever to get through it and read it. But the book is actually a pretty good book. It's a really easy read. I seen on Amazon when I was looking at the review, someone said that it just feels like you're sitting down talking to a friend, and it does definitely give you that vibe. It just feels like as you're reading and you're like imagining everything, if you have that type of like reading thing, like I when I'm reading, I see stuff in my head like a movie, and I'm like trying to envision every little detail and piece and that kind of thing. But so it just feels like you're sitting down talking to like maybe like an older aunt or a cousin or a girlfriend or something. And so it's very easy, very digestible. For me, it just took way too long to get through because I had so much stuff going on in my personal life. The book is 282 pages. It gives you a little bit of information about like background hoodoo, very little, and then it just kind of dives into what her point is. Now, I did really enjoy the book, but then part of me was like, like as I'm thinking about like what I'm gonna say for the video and stuff, I'm still just uncertain on if this is a book that I'd be like, yeah, go out and buy, or maybe you can skip it. There was a lot of unique things in this book that I haven't seen in other hoodoo books, and I think reason being is that she ties different witchcraft cultures into her hoodoo and how she does it. She looks at things in a different light. She is a Black woman who, you know, of course, just in general, being a woman is one thing, being Black is another thing, but then she's also lesbian, so then that's another thing. And within being a lesbian, she wants to be very inclusive. So when her book is Hoodoo for Everyone, she literally means hoodoo is for everyone. And so for that, it kind of rubs me the wrong way. And I don't know if I'm right, wrong, whatever, but for me, I feel like hoodoo is a closed practice. That's how I've always been taught, that it's closed. So then therefore it's not for everyone. You can enjoy other people's cultures. You can learn about their cultures without trying to take it and be a part of it type thing. There's just, I don't know, for me, it's just certain things you can and cannot do. And so that just kind of got me rubbed the wrong way, but I do see where she's going as far as like wanting everybody to be included and not feel excluded. But she does talk about too, like how hoodoo derived from slavery and, you know, our ancestors, and then, you know, going through the things that they went through. So then I'm just like, from there, why would it be for everyone? It would be for who it's supposed to be for. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm not a person that's here to ruffle feathers or, you know, say this is this and that's that. I know what I believe, and that's how I go through it, and that's how I practice. So that part is what it is. But as far as the book, she gives a lot of information. She talks about like her own experiences. She gives you like guides and some deities that you could possibly work with if that's what you felt like doing. I really like at the end of the book, she kind of goes back through the chapters, and it's called like chapter notes. So she gives like a little bit of information for each chapter. Some she left blank, like this one, she has chapter 1 notes, it's blank. And then she has some other, or well, I guess that might be for you to write. And then, because then right here, chapter 2 is like blank, so maybe you can write notes, but then she has information about it kind of thing. But some of them are just really like blank, like she has chapter 3, chapter 4, and then you just chapter 5 and 6, it's just blank or whatever. But she goes through and she gives information. She gives Bible notes. Within that section, she also gives different types of like floor washes and different little things that you can do that are just probably universal and stuff like that. She does talk about like hoodoo herbs and different stuff, because once, if you're new to like witchcraft or whatever, you'll see that kind of different people use stuff for different things. Like, I know in Hoodoo you use like salt for protection, and I think in like another type of witchcraft it's used for something else. So you know, sometimes the things are, you might be using the same thing, but within your practice you may use them a little bit different. And so that is cool to learn and see and like experience. But if I don't know, for me, I'm just going down the line of Hoodoo and stuff like that. She talks about candles, she talks about the dolls, she talks about using bodily fluids and different things. And a big controversy, I think, for everybody is love spells. So she talks about that too. And it's like, you know, it's up to you. You want to take someone's free will, or do you want to, you know, you can like push things to see if someone will go that way versus like, this is what you're doing and it doesn't matter how you feel kind of thing. So she talks about that. And then I know another thing where it's like, oh my gosh, it just slipped my mind, where it was kind of different for like different cultures. I was just thinking of it, but now I can't, I don't know, think of it. Like, oh, like in Hoodoo, I don't think we so much cast circles. I know like in, I think Wiccan, I think that's how you say it, Wiccan, they cast circles. The Hoodoo, you don't typically cast circles. She was talking about casting circles within this book, I do believe. And then also, oh my gosh, it came and it went again. My brain is like, I promise you, it's everywhere. I've been so busy. But it's just like just little slightly different things where like if you're within one group of witchcraft, like you might do things a little bit different than another group. And Hoodoo, as I've mentioned in other like book reviews and stuff, that you're not going to get all the information from the book. Like never ever ever will you get all the information from a book. Most of the books give you just like general backgrounds and things like that. And same thing with here, she's giving you some general spells and information and stuff, but to get to the nitty gritty you have to know somebody and have like a mentor, so to speak, to get that information. But overall the book was pretty good. If you like reading, I guess I'd say it like this: if you like reading, go ahead and grab it and read this. But if you're just like maybe a beginner, you may not appreciate this book as much, because it's going to give you kind of different information, like especially like if you're going Hoodoo route. The way she does Hoodoo is her own way and her own, you know, like thoughts and ideas and stuff like that. So she does have like a baseline of Hoodoo, but then she kind of strays because she does it a little bit different. But overall, the book was pretty good, easy read, very digestible. If you have any like personal questions, comments, concerns about the book, then, or if you've read it already and you want to comment on it, leave the information below. And until the next book read, bye.